It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a great day for PIHL hockey.
Hey, it's Aaron Miller, the Pittsburgh mortgage guy, letting you know mortgage rates have dropped, and it might be time to refinance or cash out your equity. I'll run your cost-benefit options to see if it makes sense. Call me, your trusted mortgage advisor.
I use Book a Limo on all my trips. They have drivers everywhere.
I always feel safe when I travel with their chauffeurs, from hello to goodbye.
Checking rates, booking, and managing clients' reservations online is so easy.
The confirmations, trip reminders, and car status updates are great when I'm on the go.
I want my clients to have the best experience during their trip. That's why I've used Book a Limo for the past 30 years.
What's your destination? Book a limo, any car, anywhere.
Looking for real 100% natural pain relief? Hey, Kurt Angle, 1996 Olympic gold medalist and 13-time world champion here. Trust me, I know pain. You can either suffer or manage it. That's why I use Curable Active to help relieve my aches and pains naturally. Curable Active topicals have you covered with fast-acting, all-natural pain relief the Kurt Angle way. Look for Curable in stores or go to curable.com and get 20% off. Use promo code USA at KURIBL.com.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays. Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Do you need well or pump service for your home, farm, or business? Adams & Sons Pump Service in Canton has the experience and equipment to do the job right. Since 1954, Adams & Sons have offered well drilling, pump repair, water treatment systems, holding tanks, excavation, and drainage work. Plus, quality-built, dependable stainless pumps for all applications. Adams & Sons provides experienced, bonded, and insured professionals serving all of Ohio. Call 855-4MY-WATER or visit adamspumpservice.com.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a great day for PIHL hockey.
PIHL Hockey. Let's do that PIHL Hockey. Hello, good evening, and welcome. I'm Matt Popchuk, returning to the trackside rink here at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania for our nightcap on quarterfinal Tuesday here in the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League. the opening round of the girls division postseason presented by the Mount Washington Shop and Save. And after seeing the 2 seed take on the 7 seed, now it's time for the 4 seed, Team Southwest in blue, to take on the 5 seed, Team Southeast in red, on what would normally be the latter's home ice. But Southwest technically with the home ice advantage for this playoff opener, and they won a tight one early in the regular season over Team Southeast. And I'm joined by Alex Duffalo. Alex, Team Southeast, a nice mix of young and old. They've got their senior captain, Cameron Reese-Hott, number 44, the Peters Township product, who's had a great career in PIHL girls, and they've got some good young players as well.
Yeah, overall, just looking on paper between these two teams, as this is my first experience with the PIHL League and all of these different teams, just on paper, this looks to be a pretty even matchup. And it's going to be interesting to see what kind of styles and strategies the coaches instill in these players. If they're going to do any kind of zone defenses at all and try to take away passing lanes or shut down specific players, make other players make the plays, and lesser-known players on the stat sheets score the goals. So I think it's going to be quite a doozy, as we've already had 2 doozies of a game so far.
Team South holding their own against a very feisty Team Northwest squad. Team North, next door, the regular season champion, surviving a very serious upset bid by Team East with an overtime power play goal to advance to Thursday's semifinals. Which of these 2 teams will accompany them to the island? We shall see. And Team Southwest can get Southeast, as they've already demonstrated, out of their offensive comfort zone. Southeast was the second highest scoring team in the league during the regular season. Southwest has been kind of fighting with a double-edged sword. They've been going through this offensive malaise of late, just 3 goals in their last 3 games, but they've been able to cobble together points in 2 of those 3 games because they've only given up 4 goals in those 3 games. A win, a shootout loss, and a regulation loss. And defensively, they do a good job settling into a rhythm in that phase of the game. So Southeast going to have to roll up the sleeves and put the work boots on, so to speak, I think, here.
Yeah, and looking at them through a warm-ups right now, both teams are shooting the puck well, and none of them seem to be too tensed up, so to speak. A lot of times you get to playoffs, and especially with younger players and people who haven't reached that full maturity age and played at a college level or anything, they get to a spot like this in the season, and sometimes, you know, you pucker up and you tense up. And a lot of these players seem to actually be really loose on the ice right now, which is a good sign.
A lot of familiarity, especially geographically so, between these 2 closely matched teams. Closely matched in many senses of that phrase. The big gun for Southwest offensively during the regular season was number 6 Reagan Sullivan, the Upper St. Clair senior, with 7 goals and 9 points. But the goaltender really has been the story for Southwest. The sophomore Lily Coulter from Wilmington High School and the Steel City Selects program that earned a bronze at USA Hockey Nationals this past April. And Coulter is capable of stealing games for her team, and presumably she'll get the start for 4th-year head coach Tony Mucci tonight.
Yeah, and as we saw with that previous game, your goaltending can make or break these playoff games. So look to see another epic goaltending match, but don't be surprised with the offensive output that you're about to see as well.
We anticipate fire wagon hockey, or at least the potential seems to exist. Certainly if Southeast has their druthers for fire wagon hockey. It's been a little bit of everything here on quarterfinal night, a wild overtime game, as we said, a tight defensive game that came down to the last couple minutes. One of these 2 teams will play Team North, the top seed, in Thursday's semifinals. Frank Lepresti, the 1st-year head coach for Team Southeast, has a daughter who is one of their rostered goaltenders, sophomore Gabby Lepresti, from all the way out in Geibel Catholic territory. And he's also got a very capable senior in Kalen Pastor, the Bethel Park product, who's played a lot of the minutes this season. And it will be Pastor in goal for Southeast, opposite Coulter at the other end, with Reagan Sullivan taking the faceoff against Cameron Reese Hott. Hott wins it, and Southwest trying to jump the gun, called for offside just 5 seconds in. Team Southwest, the 4 seed, moving the puck from right to left on your TV, computer, or mobile device to begin this game, as the puck is dropped a second time in rapid succession, with Sullivan controlling it at center. Riley Finneran, the Penn's Elite product defensively, formerly of Keystone Oaks High, now of North Catholic, as Team Southeast is whistled for offside. A bit of a hiccupy start to this one. Southwest controlling this faceoff cleanly, as Hendry and Lay, the USA Hockey officiating crew, pulling double duty here in quarterfinal action, bring us back to action. Hott dispossessed as she was trying to drive the goal. Leah Eichhorn trying to play that puck for Southwest. It was Eichhorn's late goal that won the regular season meeting between these clubs at the RMU Island Sports Center. Kaylee Gaskib, the Bethel Park rookie, dispossessed along the boards by Eichhorn, who creates space and brings it up the right wing for Southwest. Anticipating at her own blue line is Maya Gill, the rookie blue liner from Bishop Canavan. Ella Crafalsi up to Reagan Fisher. Fisher, part of that very talented Peters Township contingent led by Cameron Reese Hott. Kaylin Pringle, the Ringgold rookie, playing it defensively now for Southwest. No icing per this USA Hockey crew. Emma Farrell, the Westmoreland Eagles travel hockey product, sends it all the way inside the Southwest line. Camelia Mucci, daughter of head coach Tony, playing that puck in front of her goaltender. Harley Dale, the Bethel Park veteran, going cross ice, but it's picked off by Maggie Turner. Turner, one of the few remaining West Virginia natives in PIHL girls this spring, representing the John Marshall Monarchs. Alexa Bloom dispossessed at center, with Southeast going for an early change.
Oh, and a close chance there in the middle for number 70. That was Berlin Hinton with a great chance for an interception.
Retreating is Dale. Dale near side. Farrell wasn't ready for it, but Kira Roddy, the alternate captain, was. Dale to Hinton, who dumps it in for Southeast. Played aside by Coulter. Finneran up the near side. Escaping the chase of Hinton. Franks, cross ice. Paired out here with Isabella Bova, the Thomas Jefferson Jr. On defense for Tony Mucci. Franks in the corner, off the skate of Emerson Webster. And Southeast tries to break it out. Ariana Cotafaris, the Southeast rookie, out in front. Coulter trying to find that puck, and it's played toward the goal and snatched out of midair by Coulter. What do we tell you? Southwest has that capability in goal, a goaltender who can goalie you.
And they're going to have to rely on that skill they have in net tonight, because so far Southeast is having a tremendous forecheck. Quick shot on and a blocker save.
A loud one at that by Coulter. Follow up by Cotafaris is denied by the Wilmington Greyhound. The league leader in save percentage, .917 during the regular season. Coulter, .221 goals against average. 4 wins, 1 shootout loss. Claire O'Connor winning the faceoff for Southwest. Meredith Komorowski, the Wheeling Central Catholic rookie, trying to play it for the blue shirts. Pringle up to center. Ali Zivkovic, the Bethel Park newcomer, in pursuit defensively. Lorelei Martello playing it around the boards. Martello, a product of that Shaha Panthers travel program that's produced a lot of local players. Pringle hanging on to this puck defensively, and an unforced error there persuades Coulter to freeze it for a faceoff. Coulter with 21 saves to earn the win in these last team's regular season, in these teams' last regular season meeting, pardon me. Mucci, who had a goal in that game, sends it up the boards for Eichhorn. Turn over to Bloom at center. Retreating is Eichhorn, trying to play that puck around the official, lost her feet in the process. Sullivan trying to provide defensive support, turned over briefly to Southeast before Southwest recovers. Sullivan, the Steel City Selects standout, playing it behind the net, and it bounds out to Eichhorn. Eichhorn,
oh, great
pickpocketed
play
by Bloom. Bloom with a breakaway. Alexa Bloom toward the goal. Save made by Lily Coulter. Bova will clear it for Southwest. No icing. Dale has to find that puck at her feet and find it quickly with Sullivan bearing down on her. Izzy Cardillo getting it up to Hinton. Hinton hitting the brakes. Feeding Cardillo. Cardillo fires wide. Rebound controlled by Southwest. Alexa Droshak, the West Mifflin veteran, across the line for Southwest. Trying to center it for Abby Adams. Backed up capably by Komorowski, who fires long off the body of goaltender Kaylin Pastor. Pastor finishing with 12 saves in that April 20th narrow loss to Team Southwest. Southwest in the middle of a change. Franks in a delayed offside situation will give this one up. Southwest now changing on the fly. Turnover to Pringle. Pringle firing wide of goal as she is rocked by Ainsley Roberts, the South Park Eagle. Under 10.5 to go in a scoreless first period. Finneran up the right wing boards, beyond the reach of Lily Murray. Gaskip defers to Hott. Hott chips it around the defender. Hott tied up by Pringle. Gaskip goes in after this puck now for Southeast and gets it to the point. That shot by Roberts blocked. Finneran from the corner takes a stick up high, but play continues. Gaskip beyond the reach of Kotofaris. Finneran to the corner defensively, reversing the play to Pringle. Hott recovers for Southeast in the neutral zone. Gill nearly turning over that puck in a dangerous spot. Murray takes over for Southwest. Reaching for it was Zivkovic. Hott outletting too far for Bloom. I think Hott forced that pass. And it turns into an icing call against Southeast.
The neutral zone of this ice so far this period has been an absolute war zone. Just nothing but hot potato, back and forth action.
O'Connor to take this faceoff for Southwest against Reagan Fisher. Fisher, 6 assists in regular season play. One of the top playmakers in PIHL girls entering the playoffs. Getting knocked down was Martello, loose in front. Pastor trying to freeze it, and she does. With SouthWest looking for a cheapie. Maria Manili, the sophomore, trying to find that elusive first career goal.
And that's just excellent work by Pastor, and net was hugging that post and then had to quickly slide off that post using her skate to get over and block that shot.
Manili looking for career goal number 2 as I stand corrected. SouthEast playing this puck deep into SouthWest territory, deep enough for another icing call as we near the midpoint of this scoreless first period. Next door neighbors, they, Team SouthWest in blue, Team SouthEast in red, and vying for a spot in Thursday's semifinal playoff round against regular season frontrunner Team North. Carson Sukta, the Peters Township novice, on here now for Frank Lepresti in a scoreless game. Harley Dale looking for this puck at her feet as SouthWest tries to get the forecheck going. Dale playing it through the skates of the official and up for Sukta. Sukta deferring to Roddy. Roddy from distance. I'll take that, thank you very much, says Coulter. Roddy plays it through Sullivan's skates. Finneran reversing the play to Reagan Sullivan. Roddy trying to connect with Hinton. It comes out to Roddy. Roddy shoots it off a body. It's bouncing around in front. SouthEast trying to find it. And bodies continue to fly as Maeve McVeigh, daughter of legendary head coach Jim in PIHL circles, plays it out to center. Pastor had trouble with that one, and it's still available for SouthWest. Played off a SouthEast stick, however, and deflecting back into the opposite end of the ice. Pastor, 4 regular season wins, 361 goals against, 835 save percentage, right around career norms for her in PIHL girls play as we get another stoppage here. Hot, strong on this puck to get it to Gaskib. Gaskib trying to dance around Pringle, but more or less offside on herself. Gaskib, very impressive rookie campaign, 7 goals, 9 points. She too, like all those Steel City Selects players, has some recent USA Hockey Nationals experience with her Penn's Elite team, the 14 and under outfit, icing against SouthWest. Hot in the corner, out in front for Gaskib, taken away by Pringle.
Close chance there. Gaskib might be kicking herself over that one.
Just a little bit of hesitation, and it may have cost her as Kotofaris plays it in the corner. Unable to get around Droshak. Gaskib and her defense resetting the play for SouthEast. And SouthEast icing this puck with 6:25 to go in the first period. Wholesale changes made by both coaches before this face-off, which will occur to the left of Kaylin Pastor. Caitlin Kerrigan, another Shaw Panthers veteran out here for the face-off for SouthWest, and she plays it to the corner. Ariana Kotafaris with some defensive determination there for Southeast. Bloom trying to lead it for Fisher. Fisher interfered with by Bova. Could have been a penalty there, I believe. But play continues. Mucci sends it inside the line. Gill sends it off a stick. Kept inside the zone by Southeast. Krafalsi trying to find one of her teammates. Bova counterattacking for Southwest. And she collides with, on the near side, Gill. Southeast going to ice this puck one more time. And both teams, Alex, are trying to find a way through the traffic jam that you kind of referred to earlier in the period.
Yeah, it seems that they're reverting back to almost the first 2 minutes of play where we saw a lot of long passes, and that's why we're getting these consequential icings back and forth. Everybody trying to find an outlet pass at the end of the neutral zone and bypass it entirely.
It's been a lunch pail kind of start to this hockey game as Roddy enters the offensive zone, but quickly that puck is taken by Team Southwest.
Oh, what a move.
Finneran, give her credit for staying strong on that puck as we have a yard sale at the red line. Hinton retrieves her stick. Southeast on the attack. This pass a little too far from Dale. It will not be icing, though. Hinton on one hand trying to play that one in front. Farrell couldn't keep it inside the line. Martello pressuring Hott. Hott building speed through center. Hott on her backhand from an angle, put it through the blue paint.
Great try there. She got some air on that backhand and velocity at the same time.
She did score in the regular season meeting between these teams and could have had about 50 goals in that particular game, it seemed. Hott missing upstairs. Dale going to work, trying to keep it in with her feet, but it's shoveled outside the zone by Southwest for the icing call. Final 4 minutes of first period play. That one went off a body. Webster, her shot deflected wide. Hott puts the rebound off of Lily Coulter. Out in front it comes. Gaskip just missing as she was knocked to the ice by Pringle. Webster from the right point out in front. Gaskip, the one-timer save made, and the rebound is still up for grabs. Southeast couldn't get to it on time. Hit from behind on Webster. Play continues. Hott taking over at center. Trying to work over Pringle. Turned it over to McVeigh. McVeigh gets this puck deep for Southwest. Webster trying to play it beyond Pringle. And Gaskip has it. Southeast with numbers. Gaskip right down the middle. Left side for Fisher. Fisher fires. Save made by Coulter. And the rebound comes right to Roberts. It's slowed down by Sullivan. Webster at center. Oh, they tried to find Pringle up ahead of the play, but it was not to be. Fisher in pursuit, but it's icing against Southeast as business picks up a little.
Yeah, that was a heck of a push for Southeast there. And now with this icing, look for Southwest to return the favor. They're going to want to win this faceoff and control this end of the ice for the rest of this 2 minutes and 48 seconds. And they do just that.
Bova. That save made off the bounce. A good read there by Pastor, and she has to pounce on that puck inside the crease. And that's what it takes in these tight defensive games. You got to get your junk through and have bodies in front and be willing to make those little physical sacrifices.
Absolutely. If you can get a shot on and get a rebound, that's another chance if you crash the net to get a shot on goal and potentially put your team ahead.
Bova Met along the near boards by Bloom, who has this puck now for Southeast. And Bovo will ice it for Southwest, with time continuing to tick down in period 1. Shots almost even. The game itself has been even, generally speaking. Fisher tied up in the circle. Good work there by Kerrigan. Murray up the right wing boards. Worked over by Gill. Out in front, but right to the waiting stick of the defender, and it's cleared by Southeast. That was Zivkovic who made that play. And Pastor had to be careful with that one. Another face-off coming in Southeast territory. Roddy wins the face-off to the corner. Hinton behind the net. Out in front, hit the save made, and the rebound is held again in rapid succession by Coulter. And she remains poised as can be.
That was just one of them shots where you don't even have time to think about what's coming after. You just have to react and hope you get a piece of it. Great job by Coulter.
And a save there off the deflection in front by Hinton. Emma Farrell hustling back on defense to get to this puck, which she does in the final minute of first period play. O'Connor fighting to keep it inside the zone. Southeast unable to use the glass to their advantage. Interrupted in front by Farrell with Martello looking for that puck. Martello with it in front, and a save there by Pastor, point blank. In front again, and it's wrapped in with 39.5 ticks to talk. Oh, what hands there by Maria Manili to make it 1-0 Southwest. Holy shirts and pants. Manili, in the blink of an eye, just deflected it right through Kaylin Pastor, and Southwest gets the late period goal.
And not entirely sure who made that pass into the slot, but the pass was almost just as good as the finish, as it was great vision to find her.
Icing against Southeast. Just over half a minute remaining now. And the last time we saw Southeast play a game of any kind, it was in this barn on this rink. It was their senior night. Team North came out and scored 3 goals in the first 5 minutes, and Southeast was never really in the game. So they're not only dealing with a longer layoff than the other playoff participants, but trying to wage war psychologically with themselves maybe a little bit here as time winds down in the first period, and Coulter has to make another save. The slate is clean for both teams, but 2 weeks is a long time to have to sit with a lopsided loss as Southeast looks for a late equalizer. And we'll talk about it a little more when we come back. A brilliant late period goal, her first point of the season by the sophomore Maria Manili of Peters Township. And it's Team Southwest with a 1-0 lead over Southeast with Alex Duffalo, Matt Popchalk for PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV, presented by the Mount Washington Shop and Save.
It's It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a great day for PIHL hockey.
Why are so many companies, unions, and organizations across the country choosing the Avia dental plan?
Because group plans start at as little as $5 per month, and groups can save 20 to 80% off of high-quality dental care.
Everyone qualifies, and there's no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Call now and save $20, plus get 3 months free.
Call now and you may be able to save $20 and get 3 months free. 1-888-431-CARE or visit aviadental.com.
First period shots even at 8. This game, however, was unevened with 40 seconds left in the first period by Maria Manili of Peters Township High School. Officially, Claire O'Connor, the only assist. Team Southwest, the 4 seed, leading Team Southeast, the 5 seed, by a 1-0 score. The side switch has occurred. Period 2 underway here in Castle Shannon. Matt Popchak and Alex Duffalo on board for our quarterfinal nightcap on PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV. One of these teams will play regular season champion Team North in the semifinal round Thursday at the RMU Island Sports Center. Eichhorn reaching for that puck at center. And Eichhorn plays it up to center for McVeigh. Up now for Pringle. Pringle denied by the stick of Pastor. Sullivan, first one of that puck in the corner. Krafalski and Southeast have numbers. Another 3-on-1. Krafalski, left side for Fisher. Fisher couldn't handle the pass. And even the plays that to the naked eye look simple aren't coming easily now for Southeast. Across for Gill. Gill taking off that puck. Southwest will clear it, and they'll clear it far enough for icing. So to pick up where we left off before the brief intermission, Alex, what is the mindset of Team Southeast right now? Again, the long layoff, they're coming off the tough senior night loss. They give up that late goal, and we know that late period goals can be deflating to a team mentally. What are they thinking right now?
I think based off what I'm observing up here, they need to have more confidence. They have to want the puck. Seems like a lot of these girls are passing it off to somebody else to make the play, and there's not much confidence behind their moves. Great shot and an even better save in net.
It was by Pastor.
But, yeah, if they can have a little bit more confidence in their abilities with the puck, especially when they're making plays from behind their own net and getting counterattacks going, they're going to have success in this game.
Pastor again has to bear down, and she'll freeze that puck for a face-off in Southeast ice. Team Southeast, one of the stronger first-period teams in the league. That's their MO. They like to get up on their opponents early, make them chase the game, and that's not a good position to be in for Southwest, but the proverbial skate on the other foot now. It's Southwest with the lead, and Southeast going to work early in the second period, down a goal as Gaskip tries to force it back to center. Mucci off a body. Dale taking one for the team. Kotofaris brought it inside the line for Southeast. It's sent back out and picked up by Hott. Hott weaving her way toward goal. Escorted to the corner and drew a penalty in the process. So our first penny power play belongs to Team Southeast in a one-goal game.
Yeah, and based off how that first period went, how back and forth it is, Southeast really needs to take advantage of this power play now. We might have just started the period, but you never know. It might stay this same score throughout the remainder of the period, so you need to take advantage of it while you have it.
Southwest strong on the PK during the regular season, 87.5%. And Eichhorn has a shorthanded goal to her credit. She's not out here for the start of this penalty kill, but Southwest gets to clear anyway. Pastor knocks it aside. Southeast, 21% on their regular season power play. Webster through center. Webster across, fires off a stick, and that deflected in an odd way toward Coulter, who read it well. Out in front it comes. Coulter with that reflexive save on Fisher. Webster to the corner for Reagan Fisher. Fisher with space now behind the net. Dale couldn't take that pass. And Southeast has to regroup midway through the penny power play. Tony Mucci urging his penalty killers to hustle to the bench. He wants some fresh players out there.
Great cross ice pass to Hott.
Hott unable to hang on, however, as it's cleared by Southwest to center. Roddy trying to reconnect with Hott and does. Hott from an angle, that's deflected wide. Credit Franks for getting a piece of that attempt. Hott behind the net, turns around, fires wide off the glass. Half a minute left in the power play. Dale to the corner, played out in front to Webster. Webster trying to go upstairs. That's fought off by Coulter. Gaskib from an angle. That save is made by Coulter, and there is no rebound. Some quick puck movement on special teams by Southeast, but nothing to show for it yet.
Yeah, and Southeast needs to just keep doing that. Having players get rid of the puck and circle around, not staying in one position, but moving around. When you do that, you get Southwest to move around with you, both tiring them out and at the same time opening up shot opportunities you didn't have before.
Well, fluid power plays tend to be successful power plays. This one, however, will go by the wayside. Southwest gets the kill and keeps the 1-goal lead with Coda Forrest over the line, 1-on-2. Eichhorn was too much for her. Manili, the goal scorer, the only one in the game thus far, forcing it back to center. Southeast in the middle of a change. Gill with a dump in for Southeast. Bova overtaken behind her own net. Gaskib going to work. And with it up ahead of the play is Eichhorn. Eichhorn to the goal. Score!
Oh, my goodness.
Welcome to the park and ride. Leah Eichhorn makes it 2-0 Southwest with just under 12 minutes till the ice cut.
And that was an utterly disgusting play, Matt. She did a great job of popping that puck up over the defender's stick. And, I mean, you want to talk about a finish, a fake shot to get the goaltender moving one way, and a nice little drag into the backhand. It was a thing of beauty.
See ya, Leah. We'll see if it sticks.
I like that one.
Eichhorn, her 5th goal of the season. She was among the top point getters last season, playing for Team Southeast to boot at the time. And one of her flashiest goals that we've seen, without question, to double the lead for Southwest, with still a lot of time left in the second period. It's textbook hockey. You get the big penalty kill, you use that momentum to get more offense. Dale retreating. And Dale will have to play this puck one more time for the red shirts. To center it'll come for Pringle. Pringle tied up in the neutral zone by Hinton. That shot whistling wide. Played off the side of the net by Martello. Hinton through center, chased by O'Connor and Turner. Roddy dispossessed behind the net by Komorowski. Farrell unable to advance that puck for Southeast. Dale in a suboptimal position, turned it over to Turner. Droshak had her stick lifted. Turner keeping it onside for Mucci. Lead pass now to Hinton with 10 minutes left in the period. Hinton dropping it for Sukta. Hot on the forecheck for Southeast. She has it now and goes right side for Webster. Webster missing upstairs. Roberts under pressure at center from Turner. Ahead for Hot. Kotofaris advancing the puck. Kotofaris around Finneran. Hot takes it in flight. Hot fires, and that's stopped by Coulter. I think she barely got a piece of that. Roberts around the boards. Gaskib anticipating. Thought Hot was going to be in a different spot there, parked out in front. Turner takes advantage of the errant pass. Tony Mucci and his assistant coach Craig Albert wanted a penalty there, none forthcoming as it's missed over the bar by Kotofaris. Gaskib after it in the corner. Eichhorn reversing the play for Droshak. Turn over to Webster.
Oh, some great moves
Webster
there.
to her forehand. Off the side of the net. Not sure if Coulter stopped that one or not. Webster gets back her own rebound. Kotofaris upstairs. It's still available in front. And buried by Gaskib at the exact midpoint of this period and game. Kaylee Gaskib has entered the chat. And it's 2-1 Southwest.
And that's good for Gaskib because as we were talking last period about that one she had just in front of the net that she missed on, and we thought she'd be kicking herself over it. She gets one now, and now probably won't have that lingering thought anymore.
It's been a struggle for Team Southeast, but a whole half a hockey game left, and again, you're dealing with one of the more capable offensive teams in PIHL girls, so don't log off just yet. Zivkovic from her own boards. Connecting with Fisher. Gaskib, the Bethel Park rookie, her 8th goal overall and first of the postseason. Dumped in by Zivkovic. Coulter out of her net to play that puck. Zivkovic from distance, that's blocked in front by Pringle. And a chance again for Eichhorn. Eichhorn to the goal. Fires wide this time. Dale did just enough to mess with her mojo. Fisher trying to find space in the corner.
Yeah, and Southeast defense really learned from last time. They stayed right on the right hip, making sure she can't go to her backhand.
Southeast, meanwhile, changing on the go as this puck bounces to Eichhorn at center. Eichhorn hitting the brakes this time with her team in the middle of a line change. Dale off her own boards. Komorowski couldn't keep it alive. Good pressure by Hinton, who is hit against the partition, and she is shaken up. This will be a penalty, obviously, against Team Southwest, and Kira Roddy takes exception, but cooler heads do prevail with Southeast about to go in the power play, and Hinton, fortunately, bouncing right back up.
Yeah, thank God for those thick pads that they put on the edges of those glasses.
Southeast 0 for 1 of the penny power play. Pringle will feel shame for 2 minutes and then get free as Southeast wins the draw. Webster makes her move. She shoots, and that's blocked in front. I think Finneran was the one who got in the way. Fisher from an angle. That's fought off by Coulter. And Hott couldn't deflect that one in. A quick start to this power play for Southeast. They've got it again. Hott out in front. Oh, put just wide by Fisher. She couldn't hit the yawning net. Huge break there for Southwest. Webster makes her move. Webster fires. Save made by Coulter. Are you not entertained?
Man, Southeast is not playing around. As soon as that puck dropped, the aggression hit. And my goodness, are they relentless right now. If you're Southwest, you might be getting a little tensed up because they're coming, and it's a bull with a full set of horns right now.
And for Fisher's sake, you just hope she's not seeing that one in her sleep later tonight. Webster, wide of goal. Hott to the rebound for Fisher. Fisher fanning on the attempted pass. A break there for Finneran, who can clear it now. 1:05 left in the minor on Kaylin Pringle. Southeast with momentum, but still behind by a goal. Fisher dropping it for Hott. Hott fires wide of the goal, and it's put off the body of Finneran, trying to support her goaltender. Dale, right side for Webster. Webster fires, that'll miss. And the rebound comes right to Dale. Lily Coulter has become target practice all of a sudden on this penny power play. Dale through a crowd. That save has made it still loose and kept out somehow by Coulter. Hott has it.
Nice
Hott
move.
makes a move. Hott, side of the net. And it's fumbled at the side of the net by Roddy. Two gorgeous opportunities in the same spot, Alex. Southeast just can't finish.
Yeah, and give it up to the netminder in for Southwest right now. I mean, great positioning as that shot's chipped up over the net.
To say the least, an eventful power play for Southeast, but it does not result in a tying goal with 4:40 till the ice cut.
And if you're Southeast, you can't be upset with how that power play turned out. Great move by
Webster
Webster.
to the goal. She's stopped by Coulter off the knob of the stick. Eichhorn under pressure. This puck bounding around. Southwest has it right in front. Pastor trying to locate it. It's still available and pushed behind the extended goal line by Coda Forrest, who took a shove to the back of the head. A penalty coming up. Southwest with a retaliatory offense there as Gaskip drives the net, and she is stopped by Coulter. But Southeast, after all those grade A chances, they're going to get another penny power play with 4 minutes till the ice cut.
And wow, Matt, this was the playoff hockey we were expecting to see when we walked in the building today. I mean, just back and forth, relentless action. None of these girls are stopping to take a quick breath while they're on the ice. It's just go, go, go.
It is not fair to say the floodgates have opened, but they may or may not be just starting to crack a little bit here at the Ice Castle. Southeast looking for that elusive tying goal, back to the 5-on-4 advantage late in the second. Dale behind the net for Hott. Out in front, Fisher shanked the shot. It's still loose, cleared, not quite out. Now it is forced back to center at last by Droshak. And Droshak will get it the rest of the way. Doing the thankless work on the penalty kill is Turner. Tries to eat up some more time off that clock. Eichhorn in the box for roughing. Southeast on another penny power play. Will the third time be the charm for the team in red on special teams? Roddy. Fisher fanning on the shot. Droshak can't clear it. Zivkovic across. Dale shooting, that's blocked. Dale gets it back and threw it in front, but it's picked off. Komorowski pressing shorthanded. She shoots off the mask of Kaylin Pastor.
And what a forecheck Southwest has going right now. Southeast just able to get it out, but not for long.
Gaskip trying to regroup on special teams. Zivkovic finds the red line and dumps it. Webster battling for that puck. She sends it around the boards. And Bloom has to hurry to get there with 20 to go in the power play. Bloom trying to go across for Gaskib. Webster can't get to that puck. It's forced back to center by Pringle. Two big penalty kills with a little bit of puck luck as well for Team Southwest in a one-goal game. Pringle from behind to her own net. Trying to outlet at center for O'Connor, who set up that late first period goal by Manili. And we get a stoppage here with the puck out of play. And thus far, Gaskib's unassisted even strength goal is the only one that's gotten past Lily Coulter.
And as you mentioned, finally back to even strength. See if they can keep it for the rest of this period after how the last 5 minutes have gone for Southwest.
Southwest 3 for 3 on the PK, clinging to that 2-1 lead. Dale toward goal, trying to shoot it. Dale just kind of throwing up a prayer there, and it was not answered. It eventually comes to Finneran. Finneran, part of a championship club for Team Southwest 2 years ago. Brings it up on defense for Team Southwest. Finneran from an angle. Marked by Cameron Reese-Hott. Forced back to center by Kotofaris in the final minute of second period play. Some tired legs perhaps out there for Southeast late in the second period. And Southeast, to wit, is going to the penalty box. Body checking the indication. And the rookie Emma Farrell is the one who's going to be sent off. Southwest did not score on the penny power play during the regular season. Boy, would they love to get one before the ice cut buzzer here. Droshak wide of the mark. Finneran at the right point to the corner. Half a minute left. Fisher on the penalty kill for Southeast, trying to jam it back to center. And now she'll complete the play with 20 to go in the period. Finneran slow to retrieve that puck. Clock down to 10 seconds now. Breakout pass for Pringle, who's met by Fisher. Pringle with time still. Pringle's got to shoot it. She does, and Pastor fought it off with a glove hand as time expires. A minute 14 of penny power play time with which to work for Team Southwest when period 3 begins. And it will begin with a 2-1 lead in their favor over Team Southeast. With Alex Duffalo, I'm Matt Popchuk, and you're watching the PIHL Girls Quarterfinals on TenbandTV, presented by the Mount Washington Shop and Save.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a great day for PIHL hockey.
And Southeast tries to break it out. Ariana Kotofaris, the Southeast rookie, out in front. Coulter trying to find that puck, and it's played toward the goal and snatched out of midair by Coulter. What do we tell you?
Oh, great
Pickpocketed by Bloom. Bloom with a breakaway. Alexa Bloom toward the goal. Save made by Lily Coulter. One of the top playmakers in PIHL girls entering the playoffs. Getting knocked down was Martello, loose in front. Pastor trying to freeze it, and she does. Out in front, hit the save made, and the rebound is held again. Martello looking for that puck. Martello with it in front, and a save there by Pastor, point blank. In front again, and it's wrapped in with 39.5 ticks to talk. Oh, what hands there by Maria Manili to make it 1-0 Southwest. Holy shirts and pants. And with it up ahead of the play is Eichhorn. Eichhorn to the goal. Score!
Oh, my goodness.
Welcome to the park and ride. Leah Eichhorn makes it 2-0 Southwest with just under 12 minutes till the ice cut. Off the side of the net. Not sure if Coulter stopped that one or not. Webster gets back her own rebound. Kotofaris upstairs. It's still available in front and buried by Gaskib. At the exact midpoint of this period and game, Kaylee Gaskib has entered the chat. And it's 2-1 Southwest. From distance, that's blocked in front by Pringle. And a chance again for Eichhorn. Eichhorn to the goal. Fires wide this time. A quick start to this power play for Southeast. They've got it again. Hot out in front. Oh, put just wide by Fisher. She couldn't hit the yawning net.
From horses to hunting, Carhartt to Carolina, 2 wheels or 4, from Timberland Pro to playing in the snow. What do all these people have in common? They shop at Locust Grove Country Shop in Apollo. Call 724-478-1846 or online at locustgrovepa.com.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
One field, one coach, one moment. That's all it takes to change a child's future. That's something that I want to be a part of. How about you? I'm Matt Major, Area Director of Ambassadors Football Pittsburgh. Get involved today. Visit us online and join the team.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
From horses to hunting, Carhartt to Carolina, 2 wheels or 4, from Timberland Pro to playing in the snow. What do all these people have in common? They shop at Locust Grove Country Shop in Apollo. Call 724-478-1846 or online at locustgrovepa.com.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Hey Yins guys, just a reminder, Yinzer dogs and Cooler beer are good food. Whether you're cooking at home or tailgating, grab an original Yinzer dog, kielbasa or pierogies and lushkis at Giant Eagle. Yinzer dogs and Cooler beer, a match made in Pittsburgh.
Looking for real 100% natural pain relief? Hey, Kurt Angle, 1996 Olympic gold medalist and 13-time world champion here. Trust me, I know pain. You can either suffer or manage it. That's why I use Curable Active to help relieve my aches and pains naturally. Curable Active topicals have you covered with fast-acting, all-natural pain relief the Kurt Angle way. Look for Curable in stores or go to curable.com and get 20% off. Use promo code USA at KURIBL.com.
Gonna get out, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair. Pass Cunningham. Here comes Cunningham between the defenders. Cunningham. Score! Ethan Cunningham! Hat trick! Game-winning goal! The Ramblers win the 2025 2A Penguins Cup! And Ethan Cunningham is a local hero!
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Gonna get out, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Hewitt creating space. Hewitt turning.
Scoring!
Marshall Hewitt has won the Penguins Cup championship for the Seneca Valley Raiders with 12:29 to play in triple overtime. And don't ever play Lady of Spain again.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented Heads Up Sports Training System. Improve your reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays. Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a great day for PIHL hockey.
The Mount Washington Shop and Save is a proud sponsor of the PIHL Girls Division on TenbandTV. Check out the ad on your screen during any of our playoff broadcasts for the latest, greatest deals on everything the Mount Washington Shop and Save has to offer. Whatever you need, store managers Jim and Michelle Kazarowski will make sure you find it at the Mount Washington Shop and Save. And special thanks to Jim and Michelle for growing the game for girls everywhere in Western Pennsylvania on TenbandTV. Quarterfinal night here on PIHL Hockey Night Live. Year number 5 of the PIHL Girls Division. SouthWest, the 4 seed, clinging to a 2-1 advantage over SouthEast, the hungry 5 seed. And SouthEast was the hungrier team, seemingly. Alex Duffalo toward the end of that second period. Matt Popchak back with you as well for 17 more miles, as they say. And SouthEast, despite the 8-6 shot advantage in period 2 and the 16-14 advantage for a game, is still looking to get at least one more puck past Lily Coulter.
And like we had talked about with the previous game before this one, we were wanting the one team to have a more quantitative approach when shooting the puck towards the net. And it seems that SouthEast has adopted that without us having to bring it up at all. And it's been interesting to see how they've been pushing the zone and setting up. And SouthWest has kind of just been stonewalling them in a sense of they're okay with them being in the zone as long as they can be set up and not be mixed around. And where SouthWest is going to run into trouble is if SouthEast is able to move around off the puck and get them moving too. They have to be careful not to let that happen.
It is SouthWest that begins period 3 on its second penny power play of the night. They are 3 for 3. Our team SouthWest on the penalty kill, which also at the moment looms quite large. And we're back to action on the freshly cut ice of the trackside rink as Reagan Sullivan fires and Pastor makes the save. Komorowski to the point for Finneran. Near side, Sullivan, and that's blocked by Webster. Right place, right time. Eichhorn, who had the go-ahead goal courtesy of a pass from Ella Franks that sent her on a breakaway in the second period. She sends it up the near boards. Eichhorn gets it back now as she's hounded by Webster behind the extended goal line. Emerson Webster, the Trinity senior and alternate captain, icing it legally in the final moments of the SouthEast penalty kill. And a steal by Hott. Recovered quickly by Komorowski as the penalty to Farrell has come and gone. Still a one-goal game with SouthEast back to full strength. To center it comes now for Kotafaris. Kotafaris out here with her Bethel Park classmate, Gaskeb, who has SouthEast's lone goal thus far. Gaskeb trying for the tip in, nothing doing. Gill has the rebound. Trying to go down low to Hott. It's broken up by Droshak. McVeigh unable to clear the zone. Kept in at the point. Fanned on by Gill. That shot off a body in front. Eichhorn locates that puck. But it's kept inside the zone by Kotafaris. SouthEast just picking up where they left off, trying to tilt the ice early in this third period. Eichhorn from the near boards. Put it off of Hott. Hott for Gaskib. Gaskib to the corner. Gaskib in front to Cotafaris. Cotafaris elevates it. That might have hit her teammate Hott in front. Hott from the right circle. Fires off balance, and that save is made by Coulter after a moment's pause.
Yeah, quite a beautiful save there, flashing the leather, if you will. But they're doing exactly what we just talked about, holding this end of the ice, that team being Southeast, and Southwest kind of being complacent with it. Not much of an urgency to get the puck out of their zone.
Southwest started off this year 5-0 in one-goal games. And this is not a one-goal game anymore. Roddy from an angle ties it up for Southeast. Kira Roddy passing a camel through the eye of the needle. And finally, the team in red has found the equalizer.
Just a case of being there, right place, right time. That wayward shot at first went careening off the boards, and it was quite literally a perfect bounce to Roddy. And she did a great job of tucking her away and putting her to sleep.
The Trinity Hiller tying it up for Southeast early in the third. Her third of the season, first of the playoffs for the alternate captain. And numbers now for Southwest, looking for a quick counter punch. Past her the save, the rebound is put in! Mucci following up the play to make it 3-2, and the card says Moops. It is 3-2 Southwest. Mucci smashing in the rebound seconds later.
Man, Matt, I almost feel like I'm at a Pens game. 1 minute the Pens take the lead, and then the next moment somebody's scoring a goal again. And it's just back and forth, back and forth.
What were we saying about those floodgates back in period 2? And Southwest very purposeful after giving up that tying goal. You almost felt a goal coming there as they had numbers against Kaylin Pastor and overwhelmed her to take the 3-2 lead. Penalty coming up as Fisher is spun down by Mucci, and play continues to get chippy with Southeast going to its fourth power play of the evening.
Yeah, couldn't come at a better time either. Now it's Southeast's chance to give it right back to Southwest.
Clean face-off win by Southeast. This is fought off by Coulter. Loose in front. That save is made. Roddy. Her shot at the side of the net was blocked. Webster with space. Webster fires. That's off a body in front. Roddy from an angle. This time, Coulter is wise to that.
Southwest is going to really have to try to pressure the point puck because Webster has an amazing snapshot, and when she lets one go from the point, there's a good chance that it's going to sneak through or be tipped in. They got to be mindful of that.
Webster across. Dale fires. That just missed. Komorowski behind her own net. Dale keeps it alive. Roddy dropping it for Webster. Webster, that shot blocked by O'Connor. Dale across for Webster. Webster out in front. Oh, that pass was hiccuped a bit by Fisher, who was trying to one-time it in right in front of goaltender Coulter. Southeast has to go fetch midway through this fourth penny power play of the night. They're 0 for 3. Hott over the line. Hott taking her time. She'll slip it back to Webster. Webster through a sea of sticks. It deflects in! It's time to play Plinko with Emerson Webster, and Reagan Fisher, I believe, got the last stick. It's a 3-3 game, and finally the power play cashes in for Southeast.
And they do exactly what we just talked about. A pass to Webster at the point, letting her put it in, and having somebody crash around the net and find a deflection. Beautiful hockey play overall. And now just tied up game. Mentality for both teams has to be, this is a 0-0 game, and we're looking to get the first goal again.
5 minutes into period 3. We've already had 3 goals collectively. Roddy from Dale. Then if you blinked, you missed Camelia Mucci, giving Southwest a lead right back 29 seconds later from Caitlin Kerrigan. We'll await the official word on the tying power play goal as Droshak gets it back for Southwest. The West Mifflin senior makes it a 4-3 game, and these pretzels are making me thirsty. Another loose puck, a big juicy rebound, if you will, given up by a passer, and she is made to pay for it.
And man, this game's slowly turning into, you ever had one of those ping pong tables set up and you drop a ping pong down them while it's set up and it just gets faster and faster, bouncing back and forth after you drop it. It's turning into one of those games.
These two teams played so close to the vest, especially early in this quarterfinal contest tonight, but this third period has been anything but. Both teams just kind of throwing caution to the wind, and the goals are starting to come. Gaskib gets her own rebound back and sends this puck to the corner. Officially, that power play goal was Reagan Fisher's from Webster. But before we got a chance to finish that thought, Alexandra Droshak, the West Mifflin senior, made it a moot point with goal number 3 on her season. First of the postseason. She has one game winner to her credit in 2026. Make of that what you will, as play is whistled dead with 10:40 remaining. Bloom strong on that puck. Coulter fights it off. Finneran with the defensive rebound. And Southwest will ice it. And just like that, the coach's daughter, Camelia Mucci, the Cannon McMillan product, has a multi-point night. She sets up Droshak officially for that 4th Southwest goal. Southwest scoring 29 seconds after Southeast scored to tie it. And then 28 seconds after Southeast's power play scored to tie it again.
And we got another arm up, delayed penalty.
Fisher in the corner. She's bumped off the puck.
Put his arm down, so.
Krafalsi out in front, broken up. Good anticipation by Finneran. Dale has to hustle back with her team in the middle of a change, and she turns it over to Eichhorn, but Eichhorn can't handle it. Webster outletting for Bloom. Bloom across the line with a dump in. Pringle chased down. Berlin Hinton shot out of a cannon coming onto the ice for Southeast, but she and her teammates have to regroup in the neutral zone. Pringle under pressure behind her own goal. Breaks it out for Southwest in a 1-goal game. Pringle finds metal but not mesh. It went off past her, I believe, went off the bar, and then out of play into the protective netting.
Yeah, that was a great carry by Pringle, let alone the fact that she is a defenseman mainly. Watching a defenseman carry the puck up like that with such confidence and with a great shot is always awesome to see. but also great defensive work by Southeast just to keep her to the outside, take away any angle.
4 goals in a span of 2:41 in this third period, which has hit its midpoint. Team Southwest, after the smoke has settled for the time being, with a 4-3 lead over Team Southeast. Hott with it on the left wing, but quickly turning it over to Sullivan. Taken back by Hott, but a penalty forthcoming. And Hott can't believe it. And she'll be the one going off here, cross-checking the call with 8:12 left in the third. Southwest going to their second penny power play opportunity of the game. They are 0 for 1. Forced back to center by Gaskip. Gaskip behind the net. Southeast certainly has the talent to press shorthanded. We'll see what they do here, down a goal late. Southeast 75% during the regular season on the penalty kill. Up the near boards, Dale sees it bounce back to center to Fisher. Fisher winding her way around Droshak, who has the go-ahead goal for Southwest. Dale, followed by Gaskip, lost the puck. Gaskip sends it around the boards, and Southeast has Southwest just bottled up a bit right now. No icing per this USA Hockey crew. Midway through the penny power play for Southwest. Pringle from center. More aggressive penalty killing by Southeast. Southwest trying to change personnel. Bloom between the benches, plays it back inside the blue line. Pringle is across. Pastor lets it go by. Murray to the rebound for Southwest. Dale tied up in the corner by Kerrigan. Dale retaliates. Southwest has this puck. Centering pass off the heel of the stick. The stick of Caitlin Kerrigan, that is. And this will be icing on Southwest with 12 to go in the minor on Cameron Reese-Hott.
This could work out well for Southeast if they win this faceoff. If they can keep it in this zone for the next 12 seconds, they're going to have that zone and their woman back on the ice.
This one, however, belongs to Southwest. Controlled at center by Webster, who's just going to play it off the glass, and it'll go the length of the ice. Southeast kills off their second penalty of the night, and it remains a one-goal affair with 6 minutes left. Kotofaris off a body. Webster to Kotofaris. Finneran through that Ice Castle logo at center. Gaskip off a body. Hott fresh out of the penalty box. Poke checked. O'Connor following up the play. Stolen by Southeast. Comes out in front and put off a body in front. Webster crashing the net. This puck controlled by Hott. Hott from the left circle, across, and the one-timer missed by Kotofaris. That's deflected on goal. It's still loose and jammed at. Is it in? It is not. Coulter says And there is 5:10 remaining. Southeast that close, Alex.
Yeah, quite a rush from them there. And I don't expect it to end soon. They're going to let everything rain down here for the next 5 minutes. Try to get that goal, tie it up.
Every time they've punched, specifically in this third period, Southwest has quickly countered. A miscue by Roberts. And Roberts has to be careful with this puck here. Komorowski trying to win it in the corner. Inside the final 5 minutes of regulation, Alexa Bloom. She shoots. That save is made. It's loose and put in! Hey, Alexa, play Freebird! 4:34 to go, and it's a 4-4 hockey game.
I mean, that's all about sticking with your play. Just like they teach you with basketball. You shoot your shot and you follow your shot, looking for the rebound. That's exactly what Bloom did. She shot, it dribbled on through, and she made sure to follow it up and poke it on. I mean, just great, tenacious work by Bloom.
Remember that, kids, play to the whistle, and that's just what the Peters Township sophomore did. Goal number 4 for her in all. Goal number 1 of the postseason, and it's kind of a big deal. Southeast 4, Southwest 4. Under 4.5 minutes left in period 3.
Southeast has to carry this momentum. They can't fall into that trap again and let Southwest have their way to the net.
Southeast trying to pin it along the boards. It's forced just beyond the line to Eichhorn. Bova gets it back to center, and now she gets this puck all the way deep for Team Southwest. An unassisted goal officially for Alexa Bloom to tie it up for Team Southeast in this quarterfinal matchup. Good stick there and a necessary play by Pastor to keep it out of danger. Bova surveying the play, floats it up to Eichhorn. Eichhorn, the conquering heroine of these teams' last meeting, fires on goal. That save is made by Pastor. The rebound is still available. Pastor trying to keep it out at the side of the net, and she does. There was no whistle. Southwest still has this puck. Eichhorn to the corner. Sent out in front. Too many red shirts in the way. That one bounces wide of Kaylin Pastor. Pringle from a bad angle. Around the boards now it comes to Hinton. Cardillo just maybe trying to buy time for her team to complete the line changes. Pringle enters the zone. Pringle skating wide but forgot the puck. Kotofaris turning it over. Eichhorn immediately under pressure. Hot up the right wing. Hot on her off wing. She is dispossessed. And that was a good hustle play there by Reagan Sullivan on the back check, but Southwest has to sweat out the faceoff here after the icing call.
Just 2:32 left to go in this period. It's now becoming clutch time for both of these teams. Question is, of all the goal scorers we've seen today, who's going to be the one to get the go-ahead in this late third period?
Potential instant classic brewing here in PIHL girls quarterfinal action. The third period itself has been certainly one for the playoff folklore as this puck is chased after by Turner. Turner taken down. Play continues. Gaskib pressured by Adams. Adams behind the cage. Adams to the point for Finneran. Finneran off the body of Hott. Hott up ahead for Gaskib with under 2 minutes left. Gaskib 1-on-2. Gaskib trying to get the engine going. To the corner for Fisher. Southwest sending it around the boards. Coda Forest waiting for Southeast. Gaskip behind the net. Gaskip on goal. That save is made and the rebound cleared by Finneran. Southwest icing it with $1:20 left. Well, Tony Mucci still has that timeout in his pocket. But it looks like Frank Lopresti will use his with this important face-off forthcoming. Again, these teams combining for 4 goals in this third period in a span of 2:41. Roddy and Fisher for Southeast, Mucci and Droshak for Southwest before Alexa Bloom's heady play that tied us at 4, which is where we stand now. So again, Southeast has taken their timeout. Frank Lopresti will be given another in sudden victory overtime, should that be necessary. To the point, Webster. Webster protecting the puck. Roddy in the corner. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Eichhorn. Fisher over the line with speed. Fisher 1 against 3, taken down, and Eichhorn shaken up trying to make that play. Roddy from an angle fires off the body of goaltender Coulter, and Eichhorn gets the merciful whistle from this USA Hockey crew as she was down for more than a moment, and officials deciding she was in a vulnerable enough position to stop the play, and the faceoff will come outside Southwest territory. Mucci, beyond the influence of Kaylin Pringle in the final minute of regulation. Webster up the near boards for Roddy. Turned over to Reagan Sullivan. Sullivan upstairs. That'll miss the net. Bloom trying to win the foot race with Bova. Fisher. In the corner. 10 seconds left. Southwest, one last chance maybe if Pringle can hurry. Webster flagging her down. Pringle still has this puck in the corner, but will not get a shot on goal as time expires. And 51 minutes were not enough. We do head to the Mount Washington Shop and Save overtime with Southeast and Southwest tied at 4.
Yeah, just overall great play. I mean, what a period. If you don't like hockey after that, I don't know what to tell you. But these girls are just going at each other's necks this game, and I have a feeling that this next overtime winner is going to be one of those goals where it catches you off guard. They're gonna have a lot of passing in between each other in their respective offensive ends, and in turn, you're going to get either a bad bounce or a lucky bounce, considering which team you're on, and it'll be the end of that. So excited to see where this one goes, Matt.
As are we. Southwest had the lead thanks to Alexandra Droshak, the West Mifflin senior, set up by Camelia Mucci, who had scored earlier in the third period. Then Alexa Bloom finding the loose puck behind Lily Coulter and scoring the unassisted goal with time running out in the third period. And that's why we are where we are. We'll play a full PIHL period of 17 minutes in length. Less than that, of course, if we get a goal. One of these two teams will meet Team North this approaching Thursday in semifinal action at the RMU Island Sports Center. Meanwhile, defending champion West has held off stubborn Team Northeast by a 4-2 final score, so they have punched their ticket to semifinal Thursday. Well, of this much we're certain. Quarterfinal night will begin and end with a 5-4 overtime result of some sort.
Yeah, quite an explosive first day of playoff hockey here at the Ice Castle. I mean, just next door in the previous game, there was an overtime winner. The game before that we were broadcasting over here, that was a close game, neck and neck, and here we are again, tie game, and this one overtime. I mean, just great hockey so far here.
Again, earlier it was Team North surviving Team East's upset bid in overtime, as Alex alluded to. Team South winning a tight defensive contest to advance, and I told you just a moment ago, Team West victorious in the roadside rink next door just not long ago. And then there were 5. Now we got to get it down to 4.
And obviously some big name players on both teams out on these lines, these starting lines to start the period.
Sudden victory hockey has begun again here in Castle Shannon. Finneran for Southwest up the right wing boards, and we get our first icing call of overtime.
Got two really tenacious and aggressive forwards up there with Hott and Gaskib, so look for them to have a heavy forecheck if this puck's in the end.
Roberts, too strong for Webster. Eichhorn, poke check by Emerson Webster. Eichhorn retains possession. Eichhorn above the left circle, fires wide of goal. Hott with it now for Southeast. Hott accompanied by Gaskib. Gaskib toward goal. Chance stopped by Coulter. The save of the season, a season saver by the sophomore. Eichhorn dumps that puck. Sullivan going after it. Turner pinching. Met by Webster by the official. Near side Hinton. Put it off the skate of Roddy. Sent outside the zone, delayed offside against Southwest. This pass beyond the reach of Kira Roddy. Adams plays it beyond her stick. Roddy persisting. Up it'll come now for Dale. Harley Dale on defense back here with Ali Zivkovic, her Bethel Park classmate. Punched ahead by Roddy. Coulter watches it go by. Zivkovic applying pressure. Fisher behind the net. Fisher keeps her feet. Fisher from her knees now, still protecting this puck as she spins off the check. And it's smacked back towards center by Adams. Good determination by the Morgantown native. Mucci going to work defensively for Southwest. Kicks it up to Turner. Turned over to Kotofaris. Recovered by Droshak. Droshak knocked off that puck from behind by Hott. Southwest completing the line change behind the play. Hott under some serious pressure. Franks for Murray. Murray knocked down. Penalty coming up on Southeast. 14:09 remaining in overtime. And this is how our first quarterfinal game ended earlier, with an overtime power play. Southwest will get a chance to end it here.
Yeah, Southeast is going to really have to buckle down. If anything, they should just be looking to clear the puck. No shorthands. You can't really risk anything. It's overtime. You're one and done. It's sudden death. So when you get the puck, just clear it out and reset. Save your energy, your stamina, all of it.
Harley Dale hopes not to wear the proverbial goat horns as she watches from the penalty box. Southwest on the penny power play. Pringle missing the net. And Southeast gets to clear early in their third penalty kill of the night. None more important than this one. O'Connor across for Southwest. O'Connor poke check from behind by Fisher from an angle that bounces around in front. This puck still loose and hot. The Southeast captain controls it. Webster tried to get it the length of the ice, but couldn't. Eichhorn has it at her own line. Outletting for Pringle. Good stick there by Fisher. Pringle stays with it, but turned it over to Hott. Eichhorn winds and fires. Webster from the corner. Southwest on the penny power play here early in overtime. Fisher down the left wing boards. Southeast may be caught in a bad change of penalty killers, but O'Connor fumbled the pass at center red. That's a big break, I think, for Southeast, with Roberts getting to this puck first behind her own net. O'Connor cuts it off on the half wall. Sent to the opposite side. Bloom, the first one there. And Bloom will dump it through center. High stick on the puck with 12 to go in the minor on Dale. And that's actually going to bring the faceoff inside Southwest territory. Roddy's penalty killing unit stays out here. Zivkovic trying to get it deep and kill off the rest of that minor penalty. It's sent back to center. Nevertheless, the penalty is indeed killed. Dale back to her bench quickly. And 5 minutes into OT, we remain tied. Kerrigan met by Zivkovic in the corner. Finneran retreating. Kerrigan trying to advance this puck for Southwest. Southeast wasn't sure if they were allowed to play that one, but Bloom, in fact, was onside, and now Southeast will get it deep. Frank Lopresti changing lines, and a chance the other way for Kerrigan if Webster can't get there. Webster will, though, with those legs. Kerrigan slow to get back up as Dale has it in the corner. Emma Franks tying that puck up along the boards. Hott with it now for Southeast. Hott gets rid of it just in time to Gasket. Gasket from the circle, fires into Coulter's glove.
Man, Southwest really giving Team Southeast a run for their money. Definitely no easy passes as they're controlling a lot of the puck possession time here so far.
Fisher wins it back to Webster. Webster makes her move. Webster fires that one off a stick, and it bounces out of play.
Like we mentioned earlier, you give Webster some time at the point there to come in or just to shoot the puck. It's a dangerous zone to be in.
Fisher's line stays out there for the second consecutive O-zone faceoff, but Southwest controls this time.
Oh, great poke from behind.
Bloom was the one who made the play. Webster plays it past center red. Fisher retreating. Hinton losing an edge, but gets right back up as this puck is sent almost the length of the ice, and Coulter will leave nothing to chance. And Southeast, as we saw a moment ago, Alex, definitely has learned their lesson. They were getting bodies in front, sticks in front. They know what they've got to do at this point.
Yeah, and the execution is quite literally almost there for them. Moving the puck well and setting up great opportunities. There's another.
Zivkovic to Gaskip. Gaskip with a friendly fire off of Hott. Hott has this puck for Southeast. Reset to Zivkovic. Zivkovic upstairs. That one off a glove. Looked like Mucci blocked that one with her free hand. And numbers possibly for Southwest. Gaskip hurrying back on defense. Pringle protecting that puck in the corner. O'Connor shooting it weakly toward goal. Blocked by Gaskip. Gaskip knocked down at center. Play continues with Roddy offside. Webster. Oh, an awkward play there at the side of the net and a turnover. Hinton shooting. That save made by Pastor. Coming the other way and forcing the save by Kalen Pastor is Leah Eichhorn. Lily Coulter with a nearly fatal unforced error at the left end of the rink, and has to make a reflexive save to keep this game tied. Then Pastor fights off one at the other end.
Yeah, very high-stress moments on both ends. Both goalkeepers definitely had their heart drop for a little bit.
Hinton going forward off the draw for Fisher. The Steel City Selects duo paired out here in OT. Fisher makes another move. Behind the net. Dale at the point. Fires toward goal. It bounces wide of the cage. Sullivan sends it around the boards. Fisher intercepts. Hinton knocked down and laboring a bit as she tries to come off the ice. Now fatigue maybe starting to set in a little bit here midway through the overtime. Finneran knocked down as she sent that puck to the corner. Turned over to Eichhorn. Coda Forrest cleans up that little mess. Southeast with a possible 3-on-2. Coda Forrest trailed by Hott. Kept on side by Dale. At center is McVeigh. Maeve McVeigh from above the circle. Knocked to the corner by Dale. Southwest with it again. Eichhorn turns and fires. That save is made. It's loose, or is it? No. Pastor hung on.
Tremendous work by Pastor to just slide post to post there. I almost thought for sure that second shot was going to be a wide open goal.
Now she's looking for a signature win of her own, and this would certainly qualify if Southeast can pull this out. Southeast forcing it back to center. Pringle through center. Pringle around Webster, fires off Webster's stick. That deflects off the glass. Hinton from center. Zivkovic inside the attacking zone. And now Zivkovic retreating with 7 to go in overtime. Murray settles it down for Southwest. Bloom outletting for Kotafaris. Kotafaris slaps it off the body of Pringle. Good gap control there by the rookie. Dale nearly turning that puck over. Webster through center. Webster with a speed burst. Webster toward goal, fires off the blocker. Gets her own rebound. Emerson Webster with his puck for Southeast. Webster off balance toward goal, save made, and the rebound controlled by Southwest. Komorowski up the right wing. Kotafaris chases her down. Hot, looking for space. Met at the blue line, Kotafaris pressured in the middle of a Southwest line change. Dale entering the zone for Southeast. Harley Dale behind the net, out in front. It bounces off a skate and went wide. Mucci surveying the play. Under pressure from Gaskib. Gaskib took a whack there on the hands, and Gaskib retaliates. Well, for now, play continues. Mucci from the near side, off the stick of Turner. Webster in a delayed offside situation has to cut her losses. Gaskib gets the memo as Southwest outlets it a little too far for Turner, and it will be icing with 5 to go.
Just 5 minutes left here, and it looks like Southeast has a lot of their shooters on the ice right now. They're looking to put that away, especially now that they have a face-off in their own end. Well, their offensive end, to be correct.
Coulter making that save off the draw. Dale keeps it in at right point. Fisher above the left circle. Fisher fires, and that save is made by Coulter, with Bloom looking for a rebound. Southwest controlling the defensive zone face-off. Finneran around the boards. It goes beyond the reach of McVeigh. And this will not be icing. Dale couldn't buy the call. Pastor a little surprised as Finneran plays it at center. Roddy beyond the reach of Gaskib. Gaskib with a little stab there to the corner. Southeast makes a hasty line change. Sullivan resetting the play for Southwest to Finneran. Pressure from Hott. Outlet pass for Eichhorn, who is taken down. Play continues. Webster for Hinton. It deflects back to Finneran defensively. Across for Pringle. To center for Eichhorn. Eichhorn chased by Hinton. That shot blocked easily by Webster. And Southeast will not ice this puck. Finneran has to play it. And the North Catholic Trojanette will bring it up to center with just over 3 minutes left in sudden victory OT. Sullivan plays it high off the glass. Hott with a nice move there to bring it out of her own zone. 2, in fact. Hott across the line. Hott toward goal. Fires upstairs and just misses. Fisher from the high slot. Waited too long to shoot it, perhaps. Eichhorn. Beyond Fisher. Southeast resetting. And it's turned over to Sullivan. Southwest offside. Face-off coming in front of the Southwest bench. At the opposite dot, we stand corrected after the Southwest line change. Kerrigan wins it for Southwest to Franks. Franks toward goal, knocked aside by Pastner. Murray sends it wide. Roddy throws it towards center. Kotafaris into the zone for Southeast. Kotafaris in front looking for the stick of Bloom. Gaskib has it. Gaskib off the side of the net. Final 2 minutes of overtime. Gaskib. Feeding it out to Bloom. Bova from her own boards. Dale ahead for Hott. Hott from the circle, firing wide of goal. Zivkovic anticipates. Hott in the corner. Out in front, Gaskib. Not getting everything she wanted on that shot. Zivkovic retreating quickly. Up to Kotafaris. Southwest in the middle of a change.
1 minute to go here in overtime.
Southeast brings it across the line. Kotafaris winds and fires off the protective netting with 52 ticks to talk.
This overtime has been very reminiscent of the third period we just witnessed. I mean, just back and forth, everything except the goal scoring.
Exactly. Fisher wins it back to Zivkovic. Zivkovic for Webster. Webster almost lost the handle. Fisher, her shot blocked. Southwest trying to hurry before the buzzer. Roddy back inside the zone for Southeast. Droshak taking over for Southwest. Half a minute left. Fisher with it for Southeast. Out in front. Hinton. Webster forced back to center. Fisher with 15 to go. Hinton to Webster. Webster makes her move at center. And that goes wide of an onlooking Kalen Pastner with 3 seconds left. And we head to a second overtime in this quarterfinal nightcap. We'll step aside and come back with more playoff hockey. Next goal wins here on PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV, presented by the Mount Washington Shop and Save.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a great day for PIHL hockey.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays. Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays. Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
One field, one coach, one moment. That's all it takes to change a child's future. That's something that I want to be a part of. How about you? I'm Matt Major, Area Director of Ambassadors Football Pittsburgh. Get involved today. Visit us online and join the team.
From horses to hunting, Carhartt to Carolina, 2 wheels or 4. From Timberland Pro to playing in the snow. What do all these people have in common? They shop at Locust Grove Country Shop in Apollo. Call 724-478-1846 or online at locustgrovepa.com.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Gonna get up, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Hewitt creating space. Hewitt turning. Scoring! Marshall Hewitt has won the Penguins Cup championship for the Seneca Valley Raiders with 12:29 to play in triple overtime, and don't ever play Lady of Spain again.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Creating space. Hewitt turning. Scoring! Marshall Hewitt has won the Penguins Cup championship for the Seneca Valley Raiders with 12:29 to play in triple overtime. And don't ever play Lady of Spain again.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented heads-up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Why are so many companies, unions, and organizations across the country choosing the Avia dental plan?
Because group plans start at as little as $5 per month, and groups can save 20 to 80% off of high-quality dental care.
Everyone qualifies, and there's no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Call now and save $20. Plus, get 3 months free.
Call now and you may be able to save $20 and get 3 months free. 1-888-431-CARE or visit aviadental.com.
From horses to hunting, Carhartt to Carolina, 2 wheels or 4, from Timberland Pro to playing in the snow. What do all these people have in common? They shop at Locust Grove Country Shop in Apollo. Call 724-478-1846 or online at locustgrovepa.com.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays. Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays. Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays. Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a great day for PIHL hockey.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is locally owned and operated and focused on serving the community. Play It Again Sports buys, sells, and trades used in new sports equipment and fitness gear and passes along the savings to you. Their large inventory, customer service, and wide selection of major brands will keep you coming back for years. Open 7 days a week. Visit them on 6041 Route 30 or visit them online at playitagainsports.com and search for Greensburg, PA. Matt Popchalk with Alex Duffalo. Our doubleheader ends, perhaps, with a double overtime. Southeast and Southwest still tied here in quarterfinal action. One of these teams is going to get a good night's sleep, we hope, then play Team North on Thursday night at the RMU Island Sports Center. And Alex, for all that excitement in OT number 1, it only produced 6 shots on goal altogether, 4 of them belonging to Team Southeast.
Yeah, and that's kind of what was running through my head throughout that whole period, was just how tenacious and aggressive Southeast got in that overtime, really trying to put it away. And I don't expect anything less for this overtime, this second overtime as well. But we'll wait and see here. I certainly hope the folks watching back home have gotten cozy, because this has been quite the doozy so far.
One of the more memorable PIHL girls playoff contests in recent memory as Hott brings it in, fires, and that's fought off by Coulter. Stolen at the side of the net by Bloom. Gass kept trying to fire that puck. Southwest takes it to center. Riley Finneran playing it around Roberts. Finneran goes after her own dump in. She's met by Emerson Webster, her Penn's elite teammate. Hott turning it over in the corner to Sullivan. Eichhorn looking for this puck. Roddy comes over and fishes it out for Southeast. Pringle with the keep in. Roberts from the corner. Kept in again by Finneran. Finneran off a body in front. That was Webster that absorbed that shot. Sullivan Off a stick, and that deflects to the corner. Pringle from up top. Hot blocks it in front. Gaskib collects this puck with Bloom at center. Taken again by Finneran. Hot. One against the team as she fires that one from roughly 100 feet, and Coulter will hang on. It should be noted, speaking of which, that Hot has been awarded the primary assist on Alexa Bloom's late game-tying goal, which was previously unassisted. Zivkovic on goal. Coulter is going to hang on to that one, so we'll do it again from the same spot.
So far at the beginning of this period, it looks like these teams have had to really try and adjust to the freshly cut ice. This puck's moving a lot quicker than they were used to before that Zamboni came out.
Roddy going after it behind the net. Komorowski gets there first for Southwest. Droshak from center across the line for Southwest. Turned over to Adams. And a takedown by Kotofaris outside the blue line. Nothing called. Adams in on Pastor, who steers it aside. Fisher trying to start the breakout for Southeast, but under duress from Turner. That deflects out in front to Kira Roddy, who gave it away to Murray. Shot on goal, save made, rebound, poked in! From the prone position, Team Southwest has won it in overtime. 2:10 into double overtime. And it is Maggie Turner who pickle stabs that puck past Kaylin Pastor. And don't ever play Lady of Spain again. Turner, the OT winner. And what a time for goal number 1 in 2026.
And Matt, just like we had talked about before the first overtime started, these teams were playing so well that you almost expected a goal like that, just a quick little trickler around the crease to just find a way to get poked in or trickle into the goal because of how well these teams were playing. And it was just that. I mean, as we talked about previously too, following up your shots, making sure you crash the net. That's what these teams, both of them, did so well tonight. And as you can see, it proved successful here for Southwest.
One of the all-time great playoff games in the brief history of the PIHL Girls Division ends with the number 4 seed Southwest holding off Southeast in 2 overtimes thanks to Maggie Turner's first goal of the season, the John Marshall senior forward, sending Southwest to Thursday's semifinal round. Thank you, Michael Lyman and the Four Seasons. Thank you, Ethan Stewart. Thank you, Alex Duffalo. And thank you for watching and listening and staying up a little past your bedtime with us for quarterfinal hockey. I'm Matt Popchalk, and that's all she wrote from Castle Shannon. In 48 hours, a party on the island. We'll see you then. You've been watching PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV, presented by Play It Again Sports in Greensburg.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a great day for PIHL hockey.
Oh, great play.
Pickpocketed by Bloom. Bloom with a breakaway. Alexa Bloom toward the goal. Save made by Lily Coulter. One of the top playmakers in PIHL girls entering the playoffs. Getting knocked down was Martello, loose in front. Pastor trying to freeze it, and she does. Out in front, hit the save made, and the rebound is held again. Martello looking for that puck. Martello with it in front, and a save there by Pastor, point blank. In front again, and it's wrapped in with 39.5 ticks to talk. Oh, what hands there. by Maria Manili to make it 1-0 Southwest. Holy shirts and pants. And with it up ahead of the play is Eichhorn. Eichhorn to the goal. Score!
Oh, my goodness.
Welcome to the park and ride. Leah Eichhorn makes it 2-0 Southwest with just under 12 minutes till the ice cut. Off the side of the net. Not sure if Coulter stopped that one or not. Webster gets back her own rebound. Kotofaris upstairs. It's still available in front. And buried by Gaskib at the exact midpoint of this period and game. Kaylee Gaskib has entered the chat. And it's 2-1 Southwest. From distance, that's blocked in front by Pringle. And a chance again for Eichhorn. Eichhorn to the goal. Fires wide this time. A quick start to this power play for Southeast. They've got it again. Hot out in front. Oh, put just wide by Fisher. She couldn't hit the yawning net. Hot in front. Hot from the right circle. Fires off balance, and that save is made by Coulter after a moment's pause.
Out of their zone.
Southwest started off this year 5-0 in one-goal games. And this is not a one-goal game anymore. Roddy from an angle ties it up for Southeast. Kira Roddy passing a camel through the eye of the needle. And finally, the team in red has found the equalizer.
Just a case of being there, right place, right time. That wayward shot at first went careening off the boards, and it was quite literally a perfect bounce to Roddy.
And numbers now for Southwest, looking for a quick counter punch. Past her the save, the rebound is put in! Mucci following up the play to make it 3-2, and the card says moops. It is 3-2 Southwest. Mucci smashing in the rebound seconds later. Hot. Taking her time. She'll slip it back to Webster. Webster through a sea of sticks. It deflects in! It's time to play Plinko with Emerson Webster, and Reagan Fisher, I believe, got the last stick. It's a 3-3 game, and finally, the power play cashes in for Southeast. Seconds later from Caitlin Kerrigan. We'll await the official word on the tying power play goal as Droshak gets it back for Southwest. The play. Stolen by Southeast. Comes out in front and put off a body in front. Webster crashing the net. Deflected on goal. It's still loose and jammed at. Is it in? It is not. Coulter says Inside the final 5 minutes of regulation, Alexa Bloom. She shoots. That save is made. It's loose and put in. Hey, Alexa, play Freebird. 4:34 to go, and it's a 4-4 hockey game. Hot with it now for Southeast. Hot, accompanied by Gaskip. Gaskip toward goal. She is stopped by Coulter. Webster. Oh, an awkward play there at the side of the net, and a turnover. Hidden shooting. That save made by Pastor. Keeps it in at right point. Fisher above the left circle. Fisher fires, and that save is made by Coulter with Bloom looking for a rebound. One of the more memorable PIHL girls playoff contests in recent memory as Hot brings it in, fires, and that's fought off by Coulter. Fisher trying to start the breakout for Southeast, but under duress from Turner. That deflects out in front to Kira Roddy, who gave it away to Murray. Shot on goal, save made, rebound, poked in!
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a great day for PIHL